Oh, 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 no! Hey guys, Stratos here. Welcome back to yet another banger video, and today we do not have time to waste. This is the second week of our championship. We're at Sebring International Raceway. Chance of rain is 100%. We do not want to see that. Murad and his gloves. They work great. They're good for go-karting too. Great actually. Did a championship over the summer and definitely helped in some of those longer races. Shouts out Murad and shouts out Daniel Morad. And Daniel, if you see this, let's work something out. Go with our speed. Green, green, green. Let's go racing. 45 minutes on the clock. And we're already 3 wide before we even make it into turn 1. I'm going to back out of that. The rest of the race is more important than turn 1. That proves beneficial. Up the inside we go. There's a car off. That's a BMW, and thankfully there wasn't more carnage there, but I avoid some behind. So we make our way not even out of Sector 1 just yet. But under the Gravely Bridge we go, and I'm already up in the P10. Oh my goodness. That McLaren completely washes out. And definitely hit that BMW if he didn't already have that battle scar before. I can do it around the outside of the BMW. Not this time. I'm gonna tuck in and just set the move up here. He got a good exit too. All 3 of us really did. This is the battle for P8 already. And it's looking really good. BMW looks for it. He gets that move done. Oh my god! That's collision on Jay Brody. That's what that is, and that gives all the cars that we worked so hard to fight off ample chance to get around. That Mercedes is going to look for it. He's going to have a chance. But I managed to make my way up the inside. And now I just need to work my way away from him. I got a lot of front damage. To the point where my mechanic is asking if he wants to fix it. I don't want him to fix it. It's gonna be a lot harder of a fight than I previously thought. And it's raining already. So the rain hit quick. That means back up those braking zones. The rain isn't horrible like as of right now. It's still like very manageable. Definitely being more careful. I'm slowly trying to reel in these guys, but my wipers are working hard. Oh, 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 no! No! I'm losing time to the cars behind. And the cars ahead. Really everywhere. And now what makes it worse, I'm going to be a sitting duck to all those cars behind that decided to come in a lap earlier and get those wet tires and make it a two-stop race. But a lot of people falling off the wagon here, me included. But yeah, it's really treacherous out here, man. But if it's bad for me back here, it's got to be worse for them up there. I would have to think we lose a car. That's that BMW from before. I think that's the same one I was trying to fight. So everybody's ducking into the pits. Because staying out simply isn't worth it. Oh, I need virtual energy. That's on me though. Dang! That's boneheaded, but it's gonna make for a more entertaining race now, isn't it? But not the race I want. Trying to claw back what I lost. Off goes that Porsche. And can I gain that spot while he's still trying to regain composure? Yes, I can. Up in the P20 and about 10 places away from where I really want to be. But these conditions are proving treacherous for everybody, not just me. I get the move done off the courage, but is he gonna have it on the exit? He's gonna have that inside line, but is he gonna have the bravery going into this next corner? Yes, he is. We both run wide. He gives me the space on the outside. I return the favor. And it's a battle of the better exit. Looks like the McLaren gets it this time. We're running up on this next gaggle of cars. And we're fighting hard the entire time there. And best believe this is gonna be a fight for as long as he's in front of me. Well, I do gotta remember, that damage to the front of my car is slowing me down this entire run. But is the courage in the inside line gonna be beneficial? We slide the car right through, and as I bear down on the gas pedal and throw it through the carbon fiber tub of this Ferrari 296, we get the move done, and that's up into P18. Back down to third gear. This job is far from finished. We go into turn 1, and that McLaren is still there. That battle is not fully won. That war is not won. We won the battle, we did not win the war. Bringing it down to traction control 8. I don't know if that's going to be the best business decision here. That Porsche goes off, and as I slot up the inside, that's another place gained, and that's P17 for me. Oh yeah, it's so wicked out here. it stopped actively raining? Still treacherous in these lower speed parts of the track, so in the corners you gotta be careful. But the rain isn't that bad. I mean, the wipers have stopped now. He gives it a bit too much on entry, I give it a bit too much on exit. And the result is we stay the same position-wise. But he gives it way too much that time, and that gives me a chance to slide up the inside and take that position as he pirouettes into the wall. Two cars fighting really hard up ahead, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. The more you fight, the more time you lose. The harder you fight, the faster you lose that time. They're losing that time very fast because they went side by side through here. So maybe me and this Porsche can work together. The rear engine balance is definitely proving beneficial to him on the exits of all of these corners. I had to tap the brakes, but I'm able to slide up the inside, and he has to tuck in, and that's going to be a barrier between me and this Porsche. He's going to go for it again. He's going to back out. He's going to try it again. He's not going to have the traction to pull that move off. I stay ahead, and that's up into P14 for me. And he loses it. That BMW proving extremely treacherous for everybody that's driving it. Oh. That quick brake and traction allows that Porsche to get up the inside or around the outside and get that move done. But now he's gonna have to defend for his life. Alright, so after the end of this lap, I'll bring the TC back down to 6. So one thing that they did fix with the physics engine, especially with rain, is you see how there's a tried and true dry line within the wet now. Now it matters more. They changed the way that rubber accumulates on the track and basically made the racing line wider. It also makes it more treacherous in the wet. Both did the same thing. And the Porsche messes up, and that is another position for me. That's up in the P13. And we got a Mercedes up ahead. He's a bit slower. This guy just needs to hit his brakes and just let me go. Please, for the love of God, don't defend. Is he? You can't possibly be defending right now. Stop! You're in P25 being lapped. Just stop. Oh my God. People are so insufferable. Good God. I'm saying I messed up my own race too. In the pits. You don't see me complaining about it. You did, but still. You don't see me taking it out on everybody else and trying to ruin somebody else's race who's a whole lap ahead of you. We got 2 laps left, so any move is gonna be close. Alright, so as y'all saw, last lap. Just gonna bring it home. So, across the line. Sebring is always full of surprises. It's a fun track, but it's a very punishing track when you mess up ever so slightly. If you put the car in the wrong place, if you're a couple tenths of a second too early or too late in your input, you give a little bit too much or a little bit too little on an input, I'm saying it could throw the entire balance of the car off, and that's just the nature of this track. They say that if your car can survive 12 hours here, it can survive them all. This track is so much more punishing and so much more unforgiving. That's why it's so loved by so many. Take care. Y'all be safe. Peace.